Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Man the Maker. Welcome to another episode of The Last Flame. We're going to give ourselves another run here. Last time, we won. How did we win? Electricity? Oh no, ethereal damage defense, I think was basically how we managed to do that with our carry Gachi. Karigachi. Again, one thing I love about this game, when I picked Gachi in the beginning, right? There's like the Anubis looking fella with a sword, spear and shield, and they like to shield themselves and gain a bonus based on their defense. Never would I have expected that by the end of that run, that Gachi was the primary damage dealer. Never would have expected that. When I picked the items that enabled it, I didn't even entirely know how effective it was going to be. Had a feeling, but we really doubled down hard on it. It was fantastic. Let's see what we can put together today. I just released the videos that the first series just put out on YouTube. I've recorded a lot before I even put the first one out. Because I can't stop. I can't stop. I'm spending all my free time on this game and recording it, which is great. You know, it feels really good to be back in the back in this seat, back in the old recording chair. I would say feel. I mean, I'm super into The Last Flame right now, so I'm not really playing anything else. But I feel the impetus to go ahead and play other games as well. But let's see how that goes. All right, what do we have right here? Zog and Elios, I love these two. They were both on the team last time, right? Dealing shock, increasing mana regen based when other people have shield with Zog and shielding other people. And Elios just buffing that defense of everybody with some lifesteal. I guess you could build them to deal enough damage that the lifesteal matters. I don't know. I haven't been that enthused by lifesteal in most situations so far in this game. Maybe that's my fault. Maybe there's a way to do it, but generally like the physical attack builds I haven't had the hugest amount of success with. Anyways, let's look at Rolf. You're new for me. You deal an instant attack, so on-hit attack triggers, pretty good for him. Doesn't generate mana. All right. And you deal Ice Breath. Really interesting. You've got very, very slow attack. Very, very slow attack. Very, very low damage. But you deal Ice Breath, which deals spell damage instead of physical damage, and you have Omni Crit. And you gain attack damage every second until you cast. And then all stacks are reset, and you inflict 3 frost on enemies. On all enemies. So we got a little bit of frost there. I'm intrigued by you. You like frost. You deal frost and you also just deal damage. I guess frost increases spell damage and your attack counts as spell damage. So frost is quite good with you. You've got some HP, though not very high defense as well. I kind of want to just try Ralph no matter what I do. So we're going to pick you. Possibly we pair you with Joanna. She does like summons, so more summons, more spell power for her. And she casts blizzards. We got a lot of AoE frost coming out right here. I would also consider maybe a rune. When you're getting a shield from any source, you heal for your max HP. Don't give yourself a shield and you just have shock. No, I mean, Zog, spell damage. Ola, you scale and attack and punch people in the face. Never use Ripley. So attack speed and attack damage, I guess, is what we want to go for. If we have summons, you gain increased attack damage. I think I'm just going to go for Joanna here. Maybe we go into a little bit of summoning. Maybe not. Tome of Secrets. Yes, we can research at a campfire. It uses all of your campfire actions. I do like to upgrade quite a bit, so I don't really think I want to go for that. Juicy Mango, always a solid pickup. I love the free rerolls. We do fight elites often. I'm going to go with the Juicy Mango, I think. Sure. Gives you additional trophy and lets you gain some flame back, which I do like to use on the rerolls as well as upgrades. So let's see. I like, right off the bat, this path. And then we could go for a third elite. We could go to the shop. We don't have to decide until the very end. I mean, that's an obvious choice for me, so we're going to do that. We're going to start all the way on the right, just because we can. You're going to be up front. You get in your face, yeah, and you deal that. There's some frost. The frost will cause you to deal more damage as well, which I do quite like. And what do we got here? So Dagon, you do summon. You summon a crystal elemental right away with lifesteal. I mean, what do you consider? A melee support with summons and heals. Your heals are pretty terrible, though. Like, it's just when your crystal elementals, every 3 attacks, their lifesteal affects everything. But they're dealing so little damage. Like, it's bad. It's just bad. Flynn, yeah, you like high mana regen. You deal spell damage, which is also quite nice with the frost we got going on. And you cast Nova. Stuns are always great. We have lots of AoE damage right now. Cora, you shield yourself based on summons. And you Bullet Storm. Dealing damage to nearby enemies and healing heroes in the Bullet Storm for 33% of the total damage dealt. So you shield yourself. You are also a support. I'm interested in trying her. She can like kind of tank. We will gain 30 extra shield because of our Frost Drakes. I think right now spell power and defense. I'm gonna re-roll this. I think we want, let's look at this again. Spell power, mana regen. Okay, you attack very quickly. But I'm not 100% sure I'm going to keep you. That's kind of the thing. Max mana going down is good. You don't have... I mean, the problem is, like, you need mana regen badly. Because you take forever to charge up. Which is fine. Actually, it's actually fine. You have Omni Crit? So maybe like not going into attack speed is better. Right? Because you lose your attack damage when you do that. Crit strike chance and spell power. Does the spell power... I mean, spell power does just... Spell power. Spell power. Increases the effective damage of the hero's active ability. So spell power will do nothing for you because it just deals spell damage instead of physical damage. And obviously spell power is good for you. And you just, I mean, having... I guess attack speed is just good for you. You have very high attack speed already. Minus max mana. Always pretty nice. I'll just take the Jade Dagger. And spell power with less attack speed, huh? I kind of want mana regen. And I'll put this on you. And I'll put this on you. All right, I like it so far. I mean, yeah, okay, we're so early on that who knows where we're actually going to go. I guess technically you're in the front. And maybe you can attack all of them. Let's see it. Okay, you did not attack all of them. But we did just murder you. Yeah. He's funny. He's funny. He's very slow. Leam for attack damage. Zots. Yeah, you deal arrows of thunder and gain spell power, and you gain attack damage based on your spell power. You gain spell power when you cast. I mean, Azura, we know you can be very, very, very strong. 15 HP for every shock on her target. We don't have any way to inflict shock right now. So there's zero synergy going on. Zero synergy whatsoever. I mean, I guess I'll just take Zots. I don't really know about that. High attack damage, you gain lifesteal, critical strike chance, and you gain a bunch of attack speed and lifesteal in the beginning of a fight. If the wearer deals a critical strike, they gain 10% shield received. I could see going into crit with you. Because you heal heroes in the bullet storm for 33% of the total damage dealt. This will give you more and more shields. I don't know. I'm not that enthused by it. More critical strike chance, but less damage. 4 defense per max mana. 4 attacks, the wearer gains 1 mana regen. Summoner's armor. We don't have enough summons to make it worth it. Max HP. Every 2 attacks, you gain critical strike for burn and shock. Keep going, keep going. This could be super cool if this actually worked with spell power. The wearer gains 1 mana regen for every 150 shield. Yeah, okay. No. On cast, gain attack damage. On cast, gain 10% attack damage. This would help your attack kind of scale up a bit. I guess it would also help yours scale up, but you cast so infrequently. The Dwarven Mace, huh? Oh, no. Gaining a shield. You give some of your defense. I want something aggro here, and I'm just not seeing it. The wearer has a 2% chance for frost and burn on the enemy that has most of these debuffs to gain critical strike chance and critical strike damage. That I like. That I quite like. You don't have anything anywhere to put it just yet. I mean, again, I think we'll put you here. Can you... I want one of you attacking her. And the rest back here just going to murder this guy. Let's level her up. Getting a shield from any source, critical form. None of these are good. I mean... Omni crit. You get 20% crit. Alright, fine. Let's try it. Oh, they are all attacking her. Oh, okay. I think that was a crit. That worked out quite well. Summon or frost a... Hello. There's a tank. You are also a summoner. So you would give us more spell power. You don't have like infinite scaling, but you do. You do. On cast, she gains 1 defense for every stack of frost on the enemy that has the most frost. All right, Ava. welcome aboard. We're still going to be looking to ditch Zotz and maybe her, honestly. We'll boost you up. You're not going to ever have any spell power. Or gaining a shield. I mean, you would like that if I actually keep you. Which I can't see myself doing. But we might, we're just going to take this. You're never going to get it right now, but I mean, I don't really have a choice there. Lots of spell power, attack speed, and defense. Now, you have no mana regen. I guess attack speed is going to kind of be your thing here. I guess we get the leather gloves, and then we can to gain critical strike. You don't deal a lot of damage. Critical strike chance, huh? I mean, we could make her into a crit lady. Giving you 22% crit strike chance, and then eventually, after a few casts, Omni crit. I mean, you have to cast 3 times, so I don't know if it's quite worth it. The spell power is definitely good. I think the attack speed and the defense for you is pretty nice. Let's take that. And I guess we'll just take some spell power. You can have the spell power. You can have the defense and the attack speed. Something Frost related. For every stun dealt, the highest HP hero gains 100 max HP and gets healed for that amount. That's pretty cool. Not for us. Shield, we gain ethereal amplification. Crit strike, we gain ethereal amplification. Crit strike, we gain shield received. Shielding, gain mana regen. Crit strike, damage equal to 80%. Yeah, we're going to reroll. Summons, give shield received. We don't really have the summons. Ice Riders. Heroes and effects inflict twice the amount of frost on enemies, but we lose 10% attack speed. Sure. Ice Riders it is. And let's, I guess, upgrade this one. Which I'm not even using. Did it get better? I thought it was 8% and 16 before. I mean, no, because I mean, you don't attack slowly. Do I do something kind of crazy where I put this on her? She's got the leather gloves right now. Yeah, it is you. I don't think we're going to use it just yet. I'm going to put you here. It doesn't really make much sense, does it? You tank this one. I think we're going to do something like this. I want you blowing them up. Hopefully we can whittle these down quickly and then move on to that guy. Hopefully you can kind of tank. We'll see. I mean, you're not dead yet. Get a cast off? Yeah. Looks like you're gonna survive, actually. Nice. Alright, somehow we managed to survive there. Less attack speed, gain ethereal damage equal to 10 times the amount of debuffs. Attacks for bleed. While below 0.4 attack speed, you gain 5 mana regen. Oh, really? One minus attack speed item, and you get it? Yeah, you cast more often. That's okay. I like it. I'm intrigued. Another item we're not going to use yet, however. Do I? I mean, she does have the Omni crit. This gives you, yeah. Who's got the Omni crit? You got critical form. We want you to cast often. Probably take this off you. It will help our healing. I'll take it. Then we have her, I mean, her attack speed's not terrible. We would want to boost the attack speed. I'm just not going to synth any of these items yet. Now, do I want to store? It would help us a lot, but I would think I'll take it at the end. And I think we can level some people up. You get bleed and full mana, magic steel, mana dragon, huh? That's just 2 mana regen. You do deal damage. Would I want to swap this? When gaining a shield, you don't gain shield from anything. But maybe you will gain a shield. So if that's true, what would we want you to have, Ralph? Magic Steel, spell damage. Okay, I could do that. You're a beefy boy, so we do have to be aware of that. But I think we can honestly focus you down. Maybe something like this. Let her take one of them. And just do this. You do like it when people are near you, right? So, is it within how many tiles? 3? That does put us all within the nuke range. You're going to want to blow that up. There, now she'll have the highest defense. 2 of you targeting her, you targeting him. You will heal yourself, taking a lot of damage. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Okay, we did manage to kill one guy at least. Another one goes down. Do we have what it takes? Kill you? Nice. She is sustaining herself very well, I have to say. Okay, we did take some losses, but that's okay. Pick an item. Every 4 attacks, we gain 1 mana regen. Every 3 seconds, gain spell power equal to their max mana. This is interesting. I mean, you just deal damage and taunt with this, which is... but it also gives you that scaling defense. And the spell power causes you to deal more damage. I think we're going to reroll here. Lots of spell power. Whenever the wearer critical strikes, you deal 30 ethereal, and if you at least 5 attack damage, they lose it and gain ethereal. No. On cast, you gain HP and receive a heal. More crit strike chance. Bleed. This could work. We want shielding for you, though, not HP. Mana regen, you lose HP. No, we're going to dig deep here, I think. Power, damage and spell power, ethereal. More shield received. We're close. Life steal, attack damage, crit strike damage. The giant arbalest actually... We don't care so much about the attack speed with her. All right, we're going into some weird crit strike situation, and we're gonna recruit a hero. Zoe, critical form with Ice Storm. You're just another nuker. A shielder here, huh? A tanky shielder. And you also heal. Frost. I mean, yeah, I don't think we can take another caster here. Giving you the Agile Katana eventually would be pretty nice as well, I think. I mean, you also put a shield on yourself. Life speed and attack speed, yeah. Let's go with the robot here. We are going to drop Zotz. And level you up. More crit strike chance, huh? I have all these items, but I'm not using any of them. Okay, time to use them. We're going to use this. It's a bit weird. And we're going to try and reduce his attack speed somehow. And with her, I mean, I could go for more crit. I think we'll just go with the mana regen. And we'll level you up. Max HP, got pretty low defense. 25 reduced damage to 39. We'll go with HP for you. Now these guys do Hellquake and then they get scary when they deal damage. I think we're going to do something like this. And wish me luck. I probably should have had you. Well, no, I think you're going to be okay. She's got some good defense. Hopefully, okay. She is getting hurt. Heal comes down. You're going to start going nuts. Nice. We did manage to kill him before you killed us, and we did it for everyone. No losses taken. Spell power. So, I mean, I want something that reduces attack speed. Crit strike damage is pretty interesting. That'll do it. So we can mix this with the caster's amulet and give this to you, and now you should go to minus 0.4. And while below okay, well, so be it. This is weird. It's weird. I don't know if this, this is at all good. Something else that reduces attack speed, I guess, is what I want. Also, I can... This does give you critical strike chance with attack speed. I want an attack speed item. Or just a copper axe. You're going to attack very slowly, but when you do, it's going to hit hard. I don't know at all if this is like how I should be building him. It's incredibly slow attack, but it will hit hard. I can level somebody up. Nice. More defense. I mean, having her with attack speed is also good, right? I think we're going to go for the attack speed here. And we do get a relic. We gain attack damage for mana, spell power for summons. 2 Hexile buffs with 4 mana regen. That is pretty interesting. This just gives 12 spell power for everybody. And most people like spell power. Everybody does use it here, except for you. I'll just take the regen ticket. She did do the most damage. Let's see. Yeah, that increased. You did get your crit form there, which brings your crit. Oh, it's reset. Okay. We'll go this way. One single giant bat. This is mana regen. I think. You and you. Yeah, because you're going to taunt anyways, so we want you to be casting. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's my bad. Takes a lot of damage. Doesn't heal for all that much. Oh, you're attacking him now. You both taunt. Oof. You did kill her, but we succeeded. We don't have the highest single target DPS. Every 3 critical strikes, the wearer's mana gets filled to full. This could be good because we got so much minus to attack speed, but we don't need spell power at all on him. Yeah, minus 0.33. That is wild, but you do cast a lot. 3 Frost. I mean, this does work for you, doesn't it? But I don't have anything to use it with just yet. I am going to a shop. Let's dig. Consume shock, -1 max mana. Hail spikes. 30 spell damage per frost on all enemies hit. We do a lot of frost. Minus attack speed. I can't really dig too much deeper, so I think we're going to take Staff of the Hail since we are in frost. And I said I might want to swap you. Am I keeping Korra? I'd rather have a healer. I need like, yeah. I'm not keeping Korra. Let's see what else we can get. Jalen here. Giving a shield to all heroes and increasing their attack damage by 1% of their total shield. Orion, you do electric attacks and concussive strike and you heal yourself. Zico, you just lifesteal and deal damage. I mean, I think I'm going to use you. We'll proceed. I think we're going to go to the store because we need to buy some stuff so we can use this and this. Which means for you, what do I want? I don't need more crit. Mana regen. I will definitely take the mana regen and mix it with this and just help you put some frost. Oh, but no, it's gonna be on you. Yeah. Definitely. Because you are melee, and you do apply frost, yeah. I don't really know if he's that great. Oh, we can also see power shield, ice orbs, additional DOS damage from frost. I mean, you're kind of like, I really feel like I need somebody who's giving me some sustain. We're missing sustain here. That is quite the realm shield. We will buy it. Put that on you. Lots more defense. Every 4 seconds aware. Oh. Well, that's a gimme. Attack damage and defense. I mean, your attack damage doesn't matter all that much. You do attack fairly quickly. What do you heal based on? Just frost. Attack damage and defense, attack speed and max HP. There isn't like an ideal item to go with it. I mean, the smoldering armor is also pretty good. Smoldering armor is pretty damn good as well. Can't afford anything else, so. Viking shields. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty freaking crazy in conjunction with the agile katana as well. Yeah, crit chance and critical strike damage. So what will I actually mix this with? I mean, I want the attack speed on her just so she can cast more. And we're going to take the defense. So I don't actually get to pick any of these. That was maybe hasty. Well, it's fine. We'll be able to do something in the future with all this. For now, we've got a bunch of items that we're not actually using. Doesn't seem like we're gonna have anybody who's really attacking that much, so I will just do this so you actually can contribute a bit more. And these are both going to go onto our tank lady. Because I want her, which is very tanky, but I want her to be able to actually heal herself, since I don't have another healer. What does this give me? Mana regen. And you do Chaotic Eruption and Death Chains. So obviously mana regen for you. I mean, I think we're gonna do something like this. Something like this. So she gets a bunch of buffs. Yeah, you don't get the mana regen. It's sad. But I don't want her getting nuked. Let's, you know what? Screw it. Let's go. Let's see how we do here. Okay, it's them getting nuked, which is fine. You taunt. You get a nice little shield there. We're holding on. You are tanking everything. Don't you taunt? Yeah, you're taunting back. Giving you some time to regen, and it all works out. Kiara with critical protection and distracting strike. None of these are interesting to me. I'll just pick you. Legendary recipe: when heroes die, reroll and refill. I guess this. The other ones don't appeal to me at all. And an item. Do I have spell power and that copper axe? 25% attack speed within the aura, but you lose a bunch of HP. Wearer gets below 40 HP, they go way down. Every 3 seconds, the wearer sends orbs in the directions of all their heroes, shielding all heroes it passes through for 20% of the wearer's attack damage. Nobody really has high... Okay, your attack damage does kind of scale up. Okay. Screw it. I like. I didn't even look at who's dealing damage. Actually, Rolf is dealing the most damage, which is incredibly surprising. I suspect it has something to do with Staff of the Hall, because there's so much frost. Plus 3 mana regen. Oh yeah, the attack damage. Just kind of checking out what's going on here. Yeah, your crit does go up very high. You healed for... This is per second. You did heal a reasonable amount, I have to say. I mean, you healed a tiny bit with your Vampire. You were not being targeted at all. This is like an anti-synergy because they both target. But I guess it's kind of good. Okay, only against one. It does allow them to kind of split the attacks between them. And we saw that that might have helped us survive here. Yeah, the Frozen Spear does what? Frozen Spear has given you an insane amount of crit strike chance and critical damage. An insane amount. Well, let's proceed. Last time, the last run we did, I just like barreled right through the screen. We're not going to do that this time. We're going to end it here. So far, okay. I feel like we're moving into something. It's just, you know, it's so interesting. You trying to pick the heroes that have this synergy, but then just like, I'm also just really realizing the items you get just like can disrupt that so much and make something work where you just did not expect it. I really love that about this game. I feel like I say this all the time, but that's it for this episode. Until next time, my name is Man the Maker. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day.